Firstly, the president has made a commitment to public servants. Our public servants are suffering poor. They are demotivated. When I talk about public servants, I'm talking about a whole range of public servants, from teachers, nurses, policemen, soldiers, and everybody in uniform. These, our colleagues, are demotivated. Number one, these uniformed officers don't even have decent housing accommodation. Save for what was started by PF, building decent housing, accommodation for men in uniform. The UPND have built not even a toilet for these men in uniform. So the president is committing to work on the conditions of service for the public servants in general. Part of the commitment is that the president realizes that our public servants are debt-ridden. They've contracted so much debt, not because of their liking, but because the salaries they get is not commensurate with the conditions prevailing, the economic conditions. The prices of commodities have gone many times higher than the adjustments that have been made. You know, the only adjustments we've had in the recent past is the 700 across board. What is the 700 compared to the adjustments that have been made to prices? So the president is saying, we want the public servant to start from a clean slate. Let us allow them to have their debt swapped. Now, where does the debt swap come in? Do you know that government owes public servants a lot of money? In leave days, in pension contribution, and a whole lot. So what President Mundubile'S is suggesting is that let us footer the Congolese in some sort of an arrangement. We owe you in leave days. We are going to cut off your Congolese so that we remove it from the leave days we owe you, so that you start on a clean slate. Further to the debt swap. So that is what debt swap means, Paul. It means you have a lot of Congolese on your pay slip. You owe a lot of people money, not because you like it, but because the conditions, the environment, the economy is biting, and you've wanted to, live up to the economy. So we want to take away your Congolese so that you start from a clean slate, from a clean pay slip. Where does the swap come from? We owe you as a public servant in a lot of areas. You have leave days that we have not given you, because we give leave days kumala singapoka pension. We can now say the leave days you have 100,000 kwacha in leave days. We are going to take away your leave days to pay that financial institution that you owe money, so that your pay slip is clean. When it is clean, what else should we do to motivate you? We now must look at the other conditions. As an example, these public servants are entitled to a pay rise. What is the pay rise that they've been given in the last 5 years? We need to give decent pay rise to our public servants, commensurate with the conditions prevailing. What are the conditions? Promotions. There are public servants who have upgraded their educations over the last 5 years. They've never seen promotion. There are public servants who have saved. You have a diploma, but you've served for 15, 20 years. You deserve a promotion. Hardship allowances. People that have been made to do enormous tasks needs to be given hardship allowance, even rural, hardship allowance and the like. Further to that, the president is saying, the same way we've been able to cushion industries, multinationals, with tax incentives, we are going to consider revisiting pay as you earn. Perhaps adjusting downwards so that we can free some money that they pay through taxes to give them into their pockets. These are realistic promises, Paul.
It's not wishful thinking.
It's not wishful thinking. Wishful thinking means something that cannot be attained. These are realistic. Adjustment ya pay as you earn, that's wishful thinking. If we are giving tax incentives, those copper exporters, you are making them to export copper in concentrate form without paying tax. Are you sure you cannot support the people that runs your entire government system for it to function or tick? Are you sure you can fail to raise money to pay ama public servants ababale bombesha, upgrade them when they get their qualifications? Paul, is that a far-fetched idea? So I am making a commitment on behalf of the president and amplifying it. When we are elected into power on the 13th of August, you, the public servants, are going to go to the bank smiling, because we are going to ensure that incongolation to afuta. It's not government that is going to pay the Congolese. It's their monies that government owes them through different avenues, like leave days, pension contribution, and the like. Is also promising to reform the pension systems so that the much cried about lump sum is brought back.